We are back in West Pennant for another deep winter session. I didn't expect to be making another video so soon. I only put out a video when I have something that I'm excited about, and I am super excited. I have something very special to showcase today.
Oh, for science, baby! This is the future. I mean, let's be honest, it's gonna take the rest of the climbing world 30 years to figure this out. I probably shouldn't release this video, honestly.
So stay tuned for that. With that said, we're gonna get the approach over with and get set up and then dive into what we're here today to showcase. So let's get at it. Since the last session, we have had a week of alternating weather, freezing cold and then warm and rainy. And so the trail has turned into a solid sheet of ice. Wow. Every time, gotta stop here and appreciate this. If reality is a simulation, somebody's spending a lot of money on GPUs to render this scene for me, so I appreciate it. Okay, so the approach is done. We're here at the cave project. The cave is looking beautiful. Right now, I'm going to set up the sesh, get the dogs comfortable, get everything out and ready, and then we will just jump right in. Let's get you a bed set up. There is slippery ice everywhere. I'm slipping and sliding. There is black ice coating every surface where the snow is melted and then frozen. So yeah, falling down like that is the name of the game. Whoa! It is now 2:25 in the afternoon. It's about an hour and a half since I left the parking lot. The game plan now is to warm up as quickly as possible. It's cold, but it doesn't have that searing pain of the last time. Okay, getting there. For today's session, I have a very specific goal. Last video, I was working this kneebar, the low kneebar, that allows me to transition from the opening moves into the end crux of this climb. Now, I did it in the last video, and I made it feel totally easy. Then I came back out, and in last session, it was a warmer day. So I came back out, I put shorts on to practice the kneebar the way I'd be using it on Sengos, and it was just fully impossible. Not even once could I get the kneebar to stick, and the kneebar went from feeling totally easy to feeling totally impossible one session to the next. Now that could happen, but it was more than that. It happened 2 additional times off camera that I didn't record. And I had that eureka moment where when I looked at what was different between those sessions, every time it was bitter cold, the kneebar was easy. When it was warm, the kneebar felt impossible. And what that told me is that this particular kneebar is extremely sensitive to having multiple layers of pants bolstering that shape of the kneebar as it interfaces with the rock. In the last week, I've gone into the home laboratory and I have been furiously working away on kneebar pad development. So many times I'll buy a product and be frustrated because there'll be small changes that wouldn't have cost the company any more money and would have made a huge impact on the degree of usability of the gear. And what that tells you is that the people who are designing this gear aren't really using it, or if they are using it, they're not using it hard to its limits. And so it's the same for knee bars. Knee bar pads have a whole bunch of design features that wouldn't cost the companies any more to do a better job, which tells me that the designers of those products aren't pushing them to their very limit, because if they were, they would find those pain points and they would refine them. Because of this, I've been making my own kneebar pads for the last year. Small things like thicker webbing to distribute the force. Strap insertion point should be offset from the front of the kneebar pad. This is an obvious point that if you just look at how the biceps tendon inserts onto the tibia, it's painfully obvious that there needs to be an overhang on the front of the kneebar pad, and the strap shouldn't be right at that far extent of the rubber, and yet they persist with that design. Padded straps, so a little bit of extra neoprene padding on the inside of that front strap where it causes most of the friction. Another huge improvement. Heavy duty, slightly elastic webbing. They currently use static webbing with a little bit of elastic at the interface with the pad itself, but this allows for a much more even force distribution as it cinches around the leg. I like to use cam style buckles because they release easier for faster on and off. And these are just some of the small improvements that the kneebar pad companies could do, and it wouldn't cost them a dime, and the pads would become much more usable. 100 years ago, it was common for both men and women to wear garter belts. They would either be around the calf or around the upper thigh. The reason for this is because anatomically there's a narrowing there, and so if you wear a belt at that level, it's not prone to sliding. And what they would do is they would use that to keep their socks up. The reason garter belts have gone out of fashion as a daily wear item for men and women is because the introduction of the petrochemical industry allowed for the development of a fiber called elastane, which allows for pantyhose, socks, any garment to have a high degree of stretch built into it. And so now the socks are able to stay in place simply by having some slight compression around the lower calf. That said, we can apply this approach to kneebar pad development. Kneebar pad slide, despite the elastic webbing, remains a problem, and that is partially anatomical because the leg is cone-shaped. What I have created is a garter belt for kneebar pads. What we have is heavy-duty, 2-inch, heavily padded strap that will go around my upper thigh, where the above the belly of the quadriceps and the biceps muscles. And that's going to allow me to cinch it down, and it's really going to have a large resistance to sliding. Then, just like in garter belts for stockings, I have some heavy-duty webbing, which it will extend down and latch onto the top of the kneebar pad and resist its temptation to slide distally. My knee needs to be just a little bit larger to interface properly. I've heard of other rock climbers using a variety of objects underneath their kneebar pads in order to modify the shape. So I've taken that to the next level. The kneebar pad itself is 2mm excess grip rubber. The back is coated in industrial Velcro. I have 3D printed a whole selection of 3D contoured kneebar pad inserts that will Velcro to the back of that kneebar pad and change the contour of the knee rock interface. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different inserts that come in a variety of stiffness, thicknesses, and overall shapes. So the goal for today is that I'm going to test out this prototype kneebar pad and compare each style of kneebar pad insert to find out which is tending towards the optimal solution. I'm going to drop down into shorts because I need to be testing this system the way I plan to use it on Semgos for best results. Ooh, hard day to be working a kneebar proj. Okay, I've got shorts on. Time to put on the garter belt. Awesome. The neoprene sleeve is custom fitted to my leg, of course, and heavy duty 2-inch padded elastic webbing to secure it. So very tight secure fit at the top of the leg here where you can tug on it and she's not going anywhere. Alrighty, ready to go. The garter belt straps onto the top of the kneebar pad, like so. Pull tight.
All right. That is a stiff, fat knee bar. Woo! Okay. I have switched over from the default 10 millimeter thick pad with just a regular sort of knee style contour to a more aggressive 20 millimeter contour. And this one in particular has a accentuated sweet spot towards the middle, so that's going to allow me to fit into a tighter place. It might work well here because there is a V shape to that rail that I'm trying to stick to. So knee bar insert number 2, 20 millimeter rubber, a contoured shape. That is freaking ridiculous. Oh my God, that's good. Holy f***. Oh my God. The knee bar game has been changed forever. Oh my God, that was easy. I spent a whole session out here last time grinding futilely, just couldn't get that to work. Simply would not work. A default knee bar pad in shorts, that move is impossible. This change here, it's easy. I'll do it again. Full confidence. Oh my God! Oh my goodness! That is unbelievable! What? Fuck it, I'll do it again. This is unbelievable! No! Too easy. Boop, boop. Oh my God! Oh my God! The knee bar game has changed forever. This is the future. I mean, let's be honest, it's gonna take the rest of the climbing world 30 years to figure this out. But that is unbelievably easy. I spent a whole sesh, couldn't stick it once. Max effort, every different thing I could do wouldn't stick. Nothing would work. Now, it's on command. Yeah. Oh. Ridiculous! Oh my God. Holy shit! That is... Oh my God. Oh my God. I probably shouldn't release this video, honestly. I should keep this technology secret to myself. This is the ultimate. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. I heard of people stuffing books and stupid stuff like that under their knee bar to get the proj done. This feels good. And there is no slide. Guys, this garter belt situation, I couldn't cause knee bar pad slide if I wanted to. It's essentially attached to my upper thigh and it's not going anywhere. I'm just doing it again and again and again. Normally I would have to unstrap and get it just right and fuss and then I would try it and it would slide and oh my goodness. Ugh. Not now. Not now. This knee bar pad's a warm-up. I'm not... It's ridiculous. Oh, for science, baby! Wow. It works. It works. This is the real deal. This is a game changer. What we're gonna do now is calm down and cycle through each style
of kneebar pad insert to sort of find what tends to be the optimal solution. This was the more difficult of the two kneebars, and so this one has now become totally easy, a non-issue. Can we also talk about, I mean, I've got too much going through my mind right now. The fact is, the comfort here is unbelievable. I'm gonna fall. Pad stack's gonna fall. The comfort here is unbelievably good. The normally that many goes this long on the kneebar pad without a rest, I would be having quite a lot of strain on that biceps tendon where it rubs where it rubs sort of right at the insertion. The combination of thick elastic webbing recessed back a little bit further so that the sweet spot is actually up in front of the webbing, but it's got such a secure hold that doesn't really matter. As well, this neoprene legging and the total lack of slide. It's not tending to pull down because it's got so much support at the top. This is the most comfortable kneebar pad. This alone is a game changer. Forget about the 3D printed Velcro inserts. Just this setup along with the garter belt is every kneebar pad now needs this. And this is easy to make. You can make this in 5 minutes with $2 in materials, and you've got yourself such a significant upgrade to any kneebar pad that, oh my goodness, holy smokes. All right, feet are numb. I'm gonna warm up, come back out, decide on which insert we'll try next. But I don't know if we can get any better. That's so incredibly easy. Holy shit. Oh my God. Woo! Mother. Yeah, this one feels stiff. I don't think it's going to be as good. You got to play with the parameters though. So. I mean, I can't tell. It's still awesome. Oh goodness! Wow. Yeah. No. Still good. I just like whacking it. It's such a unit compared to a normal kneebar pad. No. All right. One more try. I still think I like the first one better, even though this one's very good. Yeah, this isn't as magical. That's great feedback, because what'll happen is that I'll go back to the 3D modeling software and vary some parameters around the more optimal shape to see if I can hone it in even a little bit more. One more try. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, it's a clear win. I'm gonna go back in the tent, warm back up, and then come back out and test the final insert, which is the contoured 30mm thick. Yeah, very good. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I mean, that felt amazing, like amazing. So another repetition with the 30mm. The knee bar sticks so well that I can take the lower leg off. I wonder if I can take it off and reposition it. I can't reach it. Oh, maybe. just go. It's every time now. With this. I don't even have to think about placement anymore. With this 30mm shim, I want to try the high knee bar now. Oh goodness, the placement's different on the high knee bar, but oh man, that feels good. Oh my goodness. Whew. High knee bar is way easier too. Like, not even a question. Oh shit. Oh my goodness. Like, I'm not even rested, I'm not even trying. It's just in there. Oh, okay, I gotta warm up. That was like, my hands and feet were numb like 5 tries ago, but I'm excited, so. Super psyched. It's an absolute game changer. This is the future. What it really means is that the search space for the very hardest knee bars has just expanded dramatically, and they will be even more nuanced and difficult. Like any advancement, it will push the boundaries of what's possible, but ultimately the struggle will remain, and it'll be the same. I should probably keep this a secret and not share this, but keep this like Gollum in the One Ring, the knee bar, keep my secret knee bar technology to myself. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many people watch this video. Nobody's gonna adopt this. I mean, eventually they will, but I've seen it in my life in academic medicine that new ideas, no matter how good, are a very, very slow process for them to become adopted. So yeah, here it is, the secret knee bar technology. Knee bar manufacturers, I'm giving you free tips here. Here's 20 years of your roadmap for knee bars that you can slowly release. You've seen it here first.